What's going on, everyone? Happy Thursday. What I want to talk about today is actually in relation to a few things, and it all sort of revolves around willpower, ambition, positive thinking, and really just achieving your goals in general. Now, those goals could be relating to anything. They could be relating to health and fitness, or your physical being. It could be relating to your finances or your career. It could be relating to your love life. Really, this is all applicable in many ways to all of those different categories. So what I've been doing over the past several months is really delving down into studying and researching the conscious mind and the superconscious mind. Now, the superconscious mind can simply be described as essentially what's taken from your conscious mind, your conscious thought process, and then basically taking that and having an outward projection of that in reality, so in the real world. Really, the basic operating principles of the superconscious mind is that any thoughts, plans, goals, or ideas held continuously in that conscious mind must be brought into fruition, must be brought into our lives, into our experiences, and into our reality by the superconscious mind. So whether those be positive thoughts or negative thoughts, essentially what is in your head will then become a reality, will then come into fruition. So if your goals are to be a healthy, active individual, and you set in motion the plans in order to achieve that, and if you can close your eyes and envision yourself as a healthy, happy individual, then through the superconscious mind you will achieve that. And that's basically it. I'll put a lot of the links in the description below to some videos that you can actually check out on some of these topics, because it's really of interest. And if you are interested in these things, then have a look at that. It's a sort of a way to condition your thought process, essentially to condition your conscious mind into having positive thoughts, into not just having positive thoughts, but having positive thoughts to the point where you actually see those positive thoughts as realities. So in a sense, if you envision yourself in 5 months from now as being 50 pounds lighter, it's very simple to just think about that and let that be. But if you can actually close your eyes and seriously, and I mean absolutely seriously, picture that version of yourself in your head, then through your superconscious mind, it will come into fruition. That perception of yourself will become a reality. So it's applicable towards anything. And I often think of the example of Bart Simpson from the TV show The Simpsons. Now, when he used to write on the chalkboard when he would get punished, and a lot of teachers tend to do this, and I'm not sure if you're a student and you're watching this, you would have to be a younger student, but if a teacher's ever told you to write on a chalkboard repetitively, to continuously write something out, it could be, "I will not chew gum in class." Now, what that is doing, it's a method of conditioning your conscious thought process into basically doing what you're writing on the board. So if you are writing, "I will not chew gum in class," then you're conditioning yourself, you're conditioning your conscious thought, your conscious mind to basically say, "You're not going to chew gum in class." So it is an effective way of doing things. Many motivational speakers and I guess you would just call them that, they will instruct you to write down your goals and objectives, and not just write it down once or twice. They'll instruct you to write it down numerous times, and it sort of follows that same ideology or methodology as what you would have seen with Bart Simpson in The Simpsons. And that is basically that you are conditioning your conscious thought process into absolutely, you're just drilling it in to absolutely to the point where you believe that that will become your reality, and that is your reality. So this can be done in the negative way, or it can be done in the positive way. Now, when I say it can be done in the negative way, it basically means that when people have negative thought processes, when they go through their day with sort of negativity on the mind, if you take a piece of information and you reflect on that and you look at the negative aspects of that information, you are making that negativity more so a reality than you may realize. So the objective is to essentially take any information or any thought process you may have and turn that into, just put a positive spin on it as best you possibly can. Because in doing so, you're going to achieve a sense of nirvana, or a sense of happiness or well-being with yourself. And what you're actually going to do through doing this is cognitively condition your conscious thought process into making that positivity a reality through your superconscious mind. So this is really what I want to talk about today, and it's a little bit over the head of some, it may be over the head of some people that are watching this. I'll put some videos in the description below that may further elaborate on what I'm talking about here, but it's an interesting thought process, because if you are interested in becoming a healthier version of yourself, if you would like to lose weight, if you would like to get six-pack abs or whatever it may be, it's very easy to sit there and think about doing so, but the best way to achieve that goal is to think about constantly a plan of action or a plan of attack in order to achieve that, to make it such a reality that you will become that version of yourself, that nothing else exists, no other version of yourself exists. So if you are going into this holiday season, for instance, and you have this version of yourself planted in your mind or implanted in your head, if you eat something, or you go through a few days where you don't go to the gym and you eat a bunch of crap because you're, at family events and stuff like that, as long as you have in the back of your mind, in the back of your head, that very clear, vivid version of yourself, that healthy version of yourself conditioned into your mind, almost as Bart Simpson wrote on the board, it's irrelevant whether you eat like crap or whether you miss a few days in the gym or anything else. Because the truth of the matter is, those days will pass. The upcoming weeks and this holiday season will pass. It will be gone and forgotten. Now, if you let the negativity of what you're doing during the holiday season, if you let the crappy eating, if you let the missed gym days take a hold of your thought process, take control of your conscious mind, what you're then doing is not allowing yourself to truly realize and come to that realization that no matter what happens over the next few weeks, throughout the course of this holiday season, it's essentially irrelevant, because you are going to become that healthy version of yourself, whether you eat like that or not. That's really what it comes down to. So if you eat like crap now, don't let that take control of your mind. Don't let that whatever garbage food you're eating or missing the gym or anything like that, don't let that deter you from your goals and objectives. Don't let that negativity or the negative side of that deter you. Take it and basically say it's all part of the process, and my end goal, my end objective is still there, it's still in sight, and it's coming into fruition, whether I like it or not, because that is what I've cognitively conditioned my conscious mind to believe. That's all I want to talk about today. Let me know your thoughts on what I'm talking about. Leave it in the comment section down below, or any of the other social sites. Check out some of the videos in my description below. I'll try to talk about some more of this stuff as best as I can. It's really through the positive cognitive conditioning of your conscious mind that you will achieve the results you'd like, whether that be through financial results, if you're looking to get $1 million, or if you're looking to drive a Ferrari, or if you're looking to I don't know, anything. If you're looking to become a pilot, you will become a pilot as long as you think you will become a pilot, so much so that you're already a pilot in your own head. That's all I want to say. Take care.